Hello everyone, my name is Faiq and I'm from Minhaj University Lahore Computer Science Department, and today I'm going to be talking about something that almost every CS student major experiences, that is hardware limitations and how cloud computing, specifically AWS EC2 instance, completely changes the game. This session is not just theory based, it's about how you as a student can use the same infrastructure that big companies and corporations like Netflix and Amazon, like Netflix or Spotify uses for their organizational needs, and how you can use it for your own purpose and needs as well. So, moving on, we have the virtualization headache versus cloud empowerment. The student struggle, laptop freezing under VMware or VirtualBox. I know that a lot of you guys are already enrolled in courses like like operating systems, in which you have to create a new virtual machine from scratch, and your laptop might not be able to do that because, like me, I wasn't able to do that either. Or hardware limitations like low RAM and slow CPUs. I mean, we all have experienced these in our ML models, like machine learning models, when we are trying to like generate or getting output or training a model from scratch on like billions of data and sets and tokens. It might take like a lot more RAM or CPU usage than an average model does. So this might also be a struggle for you guys as well. And it works on my machine bugs, disrupting teamwork. Like, it might not be able to work on your computer, but it might be able to work on your friend's computer. This all can be adapted into a single Amazon service and can be dealt with proficiently. Now, what is the AWS EC2 solution to all of these problems? We are talking about zero local lag with powerful remote servers. Amazon provides servers, cloud-based servers on which you can work remotely, and you don't need to install or buy physical hardware. You just have to get the connection to cloud servers and cloud services. We have industry standard consistent environments on Amazon. We have scalable power on demand exactly when you need it. And that is all the solutions Amazon can provide to your problems, which are really helpful in our use case scenario. Okay, so next up we have what exactly is AWS EC2 instance? Now, AWS EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, is your resizable computer in the cloud, offering unparalleled flexibility and power. My favorite analogy for this would be like renting a computer by hour, renting a gaming computer by hour. You have to pay for what you use. You don't have to pay extra, or you don't have to be like, oh my god, what is this? You just have to pay for what you use or what you get services for. Now, it offers unparalleled flexibility and power. For example, Elastic scale up more RAM, CPU, or down instantly to match your project's needs, paying only for what you use, as I already mentioned. Compute provides virtual CPUs and per memory, forming the core processing power for your applications and services. Now, what is cloud? Operate without physical hardware. As I mentioned, that AWS is a cloud infrastructure, meaning you don't have to physically get its service, like physically get a hard drive or physically get a CD or anything. It is all cloud-based servers, like it is all in the other part of the world, and you just have to get their connection and access your computing resources from anywhere at any time. You can be like on a walk or something like that, and you can access Amazon servers easily, efficiently, and without any errors or hesitations in the way. This is specifically tailored for coding, development, and server hosting. You can host your websites, you can host your domains, you can do a lot of stuff. You just have to do it. Next up, we have the anatomy of EC2 instance, understanding the foundational concepts that bring your virtual machine to life in the AWS cloud. AMI, Amazon Machine Image, your pre-configured operating system template, like choosing between Ubuntu, Windows, and or a specialized dev environment. We have instance type, selecting the size and power of your virtual server, for example, T2 Micro, or for the AWS free tier is a great start. Now, AWS free tier is something that AWS provides for its new customers. Like if you open an account, you would get $200 free credits on your account that you can use in like a specific duration of time. As I'm explaining that security groups are the essential virtual firewall, configure rules to control inbound and outbound traffic, ensuring secure access to your websites, opening port 22 for SSH, for example, and EBS at the end. EBS stands for Elastic Block Store. Now, what that is like your durable virtual hard drive provides persistent block storage for your data, even if your instance stops at all. Next up, we have the live demonstration I have planned for you, which is deploying Ubuntu 22.4. I did this for my class, and I explained as being a class representative, it was my duty to get people out of their problems, solve their problems. So the main issue that my class was facing, it was that we were enrolled in a course named Operating System, in which we had to create a virtual machine on our computers. Therefore, we tried creating a virtual machine on Oracle VirtualBox, if you have heard of it, and then we tried creating a virtual machine on VMware. We had to install Ubuntu. A lot of the times we were facing issues, like it was a troubleshooting and the server and the virtual machine crashed down. The whole process didn't go smoothly, and there were errors and multiple errors, continuous errors. At the end, I decided to take a alternative way of solving this. So what I did was I went to Amazon AWS console, and I got the $200 free credits that AWS gave to when I opened an account. From those credits, I introduced an EC2 instance. I created a virtual machine on AWS cloud server, and which was T3 Micro. I'm gonna be showing you, and what it did was gave me a key on my laptop through which I could access the server on my command prompt. So I'm gonna be showing you in this tutorial. So let me just hover over. So as I mentioned, that I'm gonna be using or calling that server, that Ubuntu instance, on my actual command prompt on my laptop, without actually using my hard drive or my ROM or RAM, anything. So first of all, I'm gonna be going into my folder where my .bem key is created. I told you Amazon provides a key that you can store in your laptop for calling that specific instance, so that no one else can call it, and it is only secure to you, your laptop. It is a security purpose, as well as provides an easy connection to your virtual machine. So first of all, these are the predefined rules that Amazon has provided in their documentation for calling an instance, which are SSH protocol, SSH/I. You can just type in the name of the key. My name was I named it n10.bem, and then I created the Ubuntu. I named the EC2 instance Ubuntu, and then you can just type in the I've actually forgot. First of all, you have to go into that folder in which the .pem file is located, the key is located in. So what I'm gonna do is cd into the file, into the location where my key is located. So I have it in my study folder. So what I'm gonna do is copy address, I'm gonna be pasting it into my command prompt. So I'm gonna be pasting it into my command prompt and then just going into that study folder. Now I am in my study folder where my actual key is located. So I'm gonna be writing all those the predefined command. Now I'm gonna be pasting my public IPv4 address, which is Control C and Control E. So as you can see, my command prompt actually accessed my Ubuntu, and now my command prompt has become my terminal for Ubuntu, and I can run Ubuntu on my machine without actually installing it or without actually creating it. How awesome is that? You don't need to get into loads of download process and then setup processes. You can just create EC2 instance in like a split second, and you can run it on your laptop without and the perfect part of this is like this machine runs 24/7. Like it is like running almost every second. Like you can access it anywhere. You don't have to like cold boot or reboot. You don't have to do anything like that. It's actually so simple that anyone can use it, and I can do run any command, any Ubuntu command, Linux command on this without causing any error. So yeah, this was the lab for today. So you see how easy that was. Like now I'm gonna be going into the next slide that I have, which is beyond the OS Lab practical student use cases. Now we have like web hosting, as I mentioned earlier, deploy full stack projects, MERN, LAMP, or any web application for personal portfolios as well as class projects. You can host them on AWS EC2 instance. You can have DevOps and automation tools, experiment with Docker, Kubernetes, and build CI/CD pipelines and a real cloud world environment. How awesome is that? Then we have machine learning, as I mentioned, that machine learning models were hardly like very costly, and they have to like get a huge GPU usage like to train them. So leverage powerful GPU instances for Python, TensorFlow, and PyTorch and other AI ML without local hardware limits. And then we have build your portfolio, demonstrate practical cloud infrastructure management skills to potential employers and recruiters. Next up, we have the vision, building the AWS Cloud Club. Why am I doing this? Our mission is to empower Manhaj University to become pro-efficient and cloud-ready developers. What's next? We are gonna be introducing hands-on workshops, practical sessions in our university designed to build real-world cloud skills from the ground up. We are going to encourage students to participate in AWS certification study groups for the AWS certification exams, collaborative learning to prepare for industry-recognized AWS certifications. When we have collaborative cloud projects, work together on impactful projects, applying cloud knowledge to solve real problems. So, to conclude it all, don't just learn about the cloud built on it, actually build on it, like transforming theoretical knowledge into practical expertise. So yeah, that is all that I have for you today. And these are the key takeaways. Make sure to look into it, and I hope you actually enjoyed this. And yeah, peace.